Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
All right, welcome to the KVJ After the Show Podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show Podcast.
Well, welcome to your Wednesday KVJ After the Show Podcast. Good news, Jabbar is free of the shock collar. You were able to miss you did miss the last hour of the regular show. We'll be putting up a shock montage to see probably about 24 shocks. That's what I have by my conservative count on how many times Jabbar got shocked for touching his face.
It just started happening so fast. I mean, no mortal man could keep up with the count.
Yeah, we had other people yelling at me, you missed like 10. I'm like, I don't know.
There were some that happened during commercial, but I mean, I can't watch him every second. I'm sure we missed some.
There were some, like there was one commercial break that we did miss the shocking, but Suits is like, it was 4, but I did add that to the total, so I don't know. So it was at least 24 times he touched his face in an hour.
I think the audience got the point.
Yeah, and you got shocked a good bit.
Yeah, I think in the end it worked.
It was, yes, all in fun.
And he's bleeding. Just so y'all know, he is definitely bleeding.
Oh, I bet. So I got stung by a bee on my ankle. Remember the hood?
Stuck you on your tongue, too?
The hood of my foot. And there's a...
I've got a mouthful of bees, Kevin.
I know, it's
right.
difficult to talk.
As you were, you fucking comedian.
I'm sorry. You've had a rough day.
She's now giving you verbal shocks.
It's been a rough week.
You gave me a hit to the face with your headphones. I think I can hit you.
Yeah, hit me. I don't care. Punch me.
I mean, verbally.
Oh, yeah, okay. If you're going to punch me, though, punch to knock me out. I want to get a good sleep.
A full just...
Yeah. I'd like to go under for a little bit.
Well, keeping with the thing, Dan emailed out. It says his Corone's in caps. He's screaming that. You can see it. Probably took a little bit of time.
People are really not liking the Corones, Virginia.
Oh, please. We can't say it anymore?
No, of course. When have you ever been scared to say shit? You double up on it now.
You're right. Double down. I usually do.
I double up.
Oh,
okay. You double up, you double down.
I double up, baby.
Okay.
Don't look backwards. Let's move forward.
Yeah. However you do it.
People know what we mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really kind of interesting to see because, I got all kinds of stuff. I'm sure everybody is. You get to see all kinds of stuff flying by. And, I got, luckily, somebody that's on the tip of being everything that is coronavirus. A lot of people were talking about the interview with Michael Osterholm that happened on Joe Rogan's podcast. I think it aired yesterday.
That's the one.
Dropped it yesterday.
That's the one I was telling you about. That started to scare me.
Yeah, there's some people that are talking about that. He's what in a sense I think he was saying is that people right now that are like, what is this? This isn't that big a deal. They're saying, look, it hasn't even picked up yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet. That's why it's no big deal right now. So don't say it's no big deal for the future because your ass don't know.
I went to watch that for comfort, and I ended up leaving there with fear.
I don't know that it was comforting.
It was not a comfort. So I only saw a clip of it on YouTube, the Joe Rogan interview. And it wasn't an uplifting clip.
Here are some of the things that he had to say.
Just off the bat, how serious is this? Is this something that we need to be terrified of, or is this overblown? Well,
first of all, you have to understand the timing of it in the sense that it's just beginning. And so in terms of what hurt, pain, suffering, death has happened so far is really just beginning. This is going to unfold for months to come yet, and that's, I think, what people don't quite yet understand. What we saw in China, I'm convinced, as are many of my colleagues, as soon as they release all of these social distances, these mandated stay-in homes, haven't left their home in weeks and weeks kind of thing, when they go back to work, they're on planes, trains, subways, buses, crowded spaces, manufacturing plants. Even China is going to come back again.
Okay. So they think that the virus is going to spike back up in China? Kind of what he's saying, when they kind of like release and let people go back out in the world?
I don't know. The part that freaked me out was him talking about.
Yeah, that I don't think that's the scariest part.
Yeah, that was just kind of restating what I had said a little bit more in depth. Here was another clip from it.
And so this really is acting like an influenza virus, something that transmits very, very easily through the air. We now have data to show that you're infectious before you even get sick. And in some cases, quite highly infectious. Just breathing is all that you need to do. So from this perspective, I can understand why people would say, well, wait a minute, flu kills a lot more itself every year than this does. And I remind people this is just the beginning. Probably the best guesstimate we have right now on what limited data we have would say this is going to be at least 10 to 15 times worse than the worst seasonal flu year we see.
10 to 15 times worse. So, yeah, because a lot of people have thrown that out there. But, it may be with the seasonal flu kills. That's what I've heard a lot. So he's saying 10 to 15 times worse. And here's some of the numbers that he kind of like laid out.
10 to 15 times worse in terms of fatalities?
Yeah. And just illness. In fact, I brought some numbers. We conservatively estimate that this could require 48 million hospitalizations, 96 million cases actually occurring, over 480,000 deaths.
Okay. He doesn't say if that's U.S. or if that's global. 480,000 deaths.
I thought he did say it was the U.S.
Did he? Okay. I didn't hear that part of it.
I don't know if he said that in that clip. I could be wrong. Believe me, if I am, someone will let you know real quick.
Okay.
But I don't know. You know what? Just honestly, like Virginia said, wash your hands. And tonight, go eat a pizza. Eat a pizza, have some pop.
Well, to me, the biggest problem I have with it is just if they start telling you, they start shutting everything down, and they're going, you're in your house and you can't leave for a long period of time. You're going, oh, that sucks.
Yeah, what if you hate your family?
I know, right?
There are people who hate their family.
Yeah. There you go.
Depends on the member.
That's ultimately what the big question will be with that.
I mean, we'd still go to each other's houses, though. I'd drive my ass. You want to get my ass to Cuesta?
Can you say it, baby? You can't come if you can't say it. That's the rule. They stop you.
I'm not comfortable with you calling me baby, first of all. Let me just get that out there.
They are talking about maybe you might be able to make some money if you do get quarantined, because some people are saying, I got to work. Like, I'm, doing the page. I don't have time. I can't sit at home and not make money.
Right, because a lot of people don't make money unless they go to their employer.
Yeah, so they got two Democratic lawmakers in Congress that introduced a new version of a stalled bill that would require companies of all sizes to provide paid sick leave, plus another 14 days off during public health emergencies, which would bring comfort to a lot of people if that would happen. Walmart's jumped on it. They've instituted an emergency leave policy. Hourly workers will get up to 2 weeks' pay if they have the corones, or if they are required to quarantine by either the government or Walmart. And even Olive Garden is offering sick leave to hourly workers.
You're stuck in your house for 2 weeks, and the coronavirus only allows you to watch one movie for those 2 weeks. What movie do you go with?
Oh my gosh.
Is that too much? Is that too much thinking? All right,
pretty heavy.
I'll back it out.
If I can only watch one, I probably would still just only watch it one time.
No. You the only thing you could watch is that movie. If you go,
yeah, I know. I'm saying I probably still would only watch it one time.
You go on your laptop. As soon as you press play or any video plays, it's that movie. That's what Corona has done.
Dang.
All right. Never mind.
I guess maybe that Knives Out movie, I want to see it.
For 2 weeks, you'd have to watch that.
I don't know.
It's kind of one of those ones. That's the problem with suspense movies. As soon as you know the answer, it ain't that good anymore.
I'm with you. I have a tough time rewatching some of the suspense movies, like the Revenant. I couldn't watch that again. I know what happens.
As soon as you know what happens, you're like, who cares?
Comedies I can do over and over again.
Sure, I know.
Although The Sopranos, I can watch that over and over again. I like The Sopranos.
Some dramas, but comedies are easier because they make you laugh. It's all good.
You're right. Drama is different than suspense.
Yeah. Different things. Well, if you are holed up and looking for some snacks, somebody recommended for Keto Kev. Holly, thank you very much. She said, Popsicles, keto friendly. I bought them at BJ's, and they come in different flavors. This is like a lemonade flavor, I think she got. So
I bet it tastes great.
Kevin don't eat no popsicles.
Well, I would if they're keto friendly. Because, they do a lot of
sugar.
Well, they do stevia.
Oh.
And so, and a lot of those stevia drinks aren't that bad. I like it.
Keto popsicles. What the fuck? Grow a pair.
Yeah, I don't think they'd be bad.
Let's just take all the fun out of life, kids.
I mean, popsicles aren't the best, and that's.
And if you don't do keto, what you're growing is a pair of man boobs.
Oh.
I'll tell you.
That one hit home.
I was getting ready to tell you.
Someone caught that like
He attacks the
headphones.
diet community. Oh, yeah. We fire back every now and then, Virginia.
Damn.
We fire back. Yeah.
Believe me, us carbs are not afraid of you fucking ketos. Bring that shit on. We'll eat you. Outshine popsicles are very good.
Outshine?
Outshine. I would say, chat room, give me an amen, but I don't have a working computer. I can't see. Yeah, I would try the lemon or lime Outshine. They're low in calorie.
Okay.
High in taste.
Okay. Outshine. Sounds good. Yeah, load up on the snacks. I might, honestly, if we are starting to edge towards, like I said, I'm not freaking out about the coronavirus. I'm slightly freaking out about, like, they may tell you can't go anywhere and you're stuck and I need some vodka and I can't get vodka. And I'm like, crap.
You're freaking out about the people freaking out.
Yes, I am. The people are scaring me. I'm freaking out about people freaking out. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Of course it does.
Okay.
But you just got to watch what's going on in other areas where they've had it and they've been dealing with it.
I'm watching Italy.
And you got to prepare mentally and physically and be ready.
I'm going out and getting vodka today. There's no doubt about it.
You should.
And keto popsicles.
Brother, if you want to come on over and get weird, you are more than welcome. I don't think I'm going to have...
If I'm at my house and I run out of booze, I will come over. I am leaving. They can't keep me.
Come on, you know I always got booze.
Yeah, I know.
Snacks and booze, baby.
Yeah.
They call me Tom Booze.
Tom Booze?
It's not Tom Cruise.
Instead of Tom Cruise.
I got you,
it
Tom
wasn't a good
Booze.
joke.
It ain't my best. It ain't my best work, baby. The fucking Corone's got me. It's sorry.
That's it. Yeah, Arielia said that there's no paper towels or TP in Costco yesterday. See, that's just it. It's the freaking people freaking out.
But they do get them Costco dogs and the hot dogs. They are delicious.
I love a hot dog.
You would love a Costco hot dog.
I don't think I've ever had one, which is kind of unbelievable because remember, I used to go to Costco all the time.
I'm not a big hot dog guy. These are very tasty. They're very good, Virginia.
Have you ever had a pizza dog from Pizza Girls?
I've had a pizza dog before, not from Pizza Girls.
They wrap a hot dog in pizza dough, and it's on point.
Shit.
It's so good.
I'm so hungry.
You seen Taco Bell's rolling out a new item called the Triple Lupa. It's a super long chalupa, so long that it's built to be torn into 3 mini chalupas.
Oh.
Just sounds like you're buying 3 mini chalupas, though.
It's built to be torn?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a gimmick. I get what they're
It
doing.
is. Yeah, it's in stores tomorrow. Well, I mean, McDonald's got their Big Mac gimmick hitting today with the double Big Mac and the Little Mac. So
I think we found you a Big Mac sponsor.
Really?
A local marketing and promotions company wants to do it.
I love it. I wonder if they can also bring sweet and sour sauce to dip them Big Macs in.
All right, somebody's getting a little big for her britches. She can't just be happy with 20
No.
Big Macs. Now they got to bring a special dipping sauce.
Just
Yeah.
What else does she want?
yeah,
I mean,
You want a hot fudge sundae too?
I would fucking love a hot fudge sundae. Yeah.
but he always because whenever he does an eating challenge, he always has these add-ons.
You
like
can't
he went
add
butter,
on.
and then he's like, "Oh, that's a bad idea to do the add-on." And I was
Right.
like, "The dipping sauce is gonna help you. It's a bad idea to add the dipping sauce."
Dipping sauce is gonna help me power through.
It is, okay.
Sunday's a bad idea. Sweet and sour sauce, baby. That's the Great Equalizer they call it.
But it's already got the special sauce on it.
I know, but when they are together,
Okay.
I'm a big fan of taking specialty sauces and mixing them up to have double specialty sauce.
He's a merger.
Okay.
He's about mergers and acquisitions.
I love that. A sauce merger. I'm writing that shit down.
Okay.
Might be a new snack pack song.
That was greatness, people.
That was. Thank you. You're my fucking muse. Stop swearing. You're my muse.
Put shot collar on him. Now he can touch his face. You just can't swear. Somebody texted in and said, Kev, have you watched C yet on Apple TV? I was the person who recommended it to you a few weeks ago. Yes, Cesar from Green Acres. Yeah, you know what? I then went out. I can't remember who in the world I asked. It's somebody that's like big into TV. And I said, hey, have you seen this C on Apple TV? They're like, yeah, it's not very good. And I didn't watch it. So, and I always kind of balance it out. Yeah, it's the one that has Jason Momoa in it.
Oh, he's delicious.
I know he is. Yeah, I might get to it, but yeah, I'm kind of waiting to see.
I mean, that's a damn man right there.
He is a man.
You like looking at a man just to be like, damn, that's a man.
Yeah,
All right, mama.
but I've only had the one recommendation that was from you. So if anybody else has seen it and liked it, let me know.
Kevin's like me. He appreciates the male form and likes it when it's popping.
I do too. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just saying you're getting all worked up over there.
Yeah, but he loves big dicks.
You always want what you can't have.
I know, right?
Once again, that poor fucking panda.
Yes. Speaking of which, you know something that was fun I had not seen since I was a kid. And you talk about things that, like, wow, I still almost verbatim knew Eddie Murphy, comedian. I listened to that so much when I was a kid. His stand-up from 1983.
Yeah?
That he did. And I played that again. It's still really funny. But, oh, my gosh, could you not even come close to doing that stand-up routine today?
Oh, I know.
Oh, my gosh.
Even I was listening to some other clips of some comedians that are very popular, and I'm thinking, I wonder if they do that bit today.
Yeah, it would be really interesting. I don't think he would. In fact, I think he's even commented saying that, yeah, he used some language that was a little bit out of time.
He did. He said that.
Yeah. So I don't think he would do that. But I wonder if taking out the actual words, and he uses the F word you don't use for Eddie Murphy, I wonder if he would still do the same kind of like setups without some of the actual words in it.
Yeah, that's who it was. It was Joe Rogan. It was an old clip of Rogan on Opie and Anthony, and he was using some language.
Yeah,
I would love to hear what he would say about that now. If someone, I'm positive someone's probably already, got to him with it.
You know, somebody will try to draw that up, and they'll be like, just let somebody say, hey, you know what? I was ignorant at the time. I was a product of the times, and we were doing that kind of stuff, and I've grown. I don't use that kind of language anymore.
I think that's what people usually say.
Yeah.
When when that stuff happens.
Yeah, and that's just all you really can say. So yeah, I was using some words and doing some stuff that.
Even movies I'll watch, I'll go, wow.
Oh, I know.
I wonder if they'll even put that in there.
They do,
today.
Yeah. You'll look back. There's some movies and stuff from the '80s that you're just like, oh, whoa, hey, look at that.
I'll tell you what movie still plays. Fucking Pretty Woman. That was on the other day.
It's a great movie.
And I got sucked into Pretty Woman, man.
Yeah, it is. It is a fantastic movie.
The flossing hooker. She loves to take care of her teeth.
Yeah.
I thought that was an interesting little note in that movie.
We all should floss. Hookers, and if you're not a hooker.
And she didn't kiss.
Yeah, that's right. She didn't.
Can't kiss these lips.
No,
that's
you
for
can't
love.
kiss. Yeah. So it makes you think that, okay, if she takes that much care of that orifice, what does she do with all the others?
You can kiss these lips, but not those lips.
Yes, right. Ironically,
maybe you should have flipped your lips.
Ironically.
Yeah, I'm wondering. But
Ironically.
I get it.
I mean, if you kiss a lot of guys, you don't get a terrible reputation. But if you're a hoe, you get a terrible reputation.
If you get eaten out all the time.
Yeah. People are always stuffing stuff in your bottom lip.
It is an odd rule.
It's a very odd rule.
That's what I always thought about that
It's an odd
movie.
rule.
You cared too much about the wrong lips.
Yeah, if you were with you, you'd be going, wait a minute, what?
And I also kind of thought he was fucked up. He falls in love with her real quick. What was he going through? They're in the bathtub together having moments.
She was pretty adorable.
She was adorable.
She was so adorable.
Irresistibly adorable, likable, beautiful. I mean, she's kind of the dream girl. And from that movie, became America's sweetheart.
Yeah, she did.
Isn't that weird to become America's sweetheart from
a hooker movie?
And then I saw a special on Julia Roberts, and some people think she was a terror. She like her. I think she fucked over one of her good friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Me and my dad watched that special. It's kind of weird. The special was weird. My dad, the moment was great.
Your dad's great.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, talking to teeth, there's this Reddit thread. It was saying that women wearing braces was the most typically unattractive thing that people found attractive.
I know a few people that think braces are hot on an older woman. Do you think that's weird?
To see somebody older with braces?
Do you think it's weird that they find that attractive?
Yeah. They're probably into some weird, freaky stuff.
Mm-hmm. What I think is weird because they have like the Invisalign, the invisible stuff now, right?
Right. I mean, you don't need to get all wired up.
So why would you look like a 13-year-old girl from the 80s
I know.
with the technology that they have today?
People do that still, though. People still get the wire.
I guess maybe if you know that you won't wear the trays because maybe you're afraid you're going to lose them, or you just you
but
don't
I
have
think
the
even
discipline.
still they can do what the braces are, but they're still like invisible, right? The brackets and everything, and they put them on the back side of the teeth.
Yeah, they can put brackets on the backside. They can do all kind of stuff.
So you had silver big ass brackets, and you're like over 14. I mean, like, why?
I played baseball with a guy who he loved braces on an older woman, and everyone always thought that was really weird. Like, that's weird, right?
Yeah, I agree with everyone.
You think it's creepy?
Yeah.
Right?
He's got a young girl fetish.
That's what I kind of feel
Oh,
like.
let me guess. He likes a schoolgirl outfit and piggy tails too.
Well, that's different, and they've proven that's just part of fantasy. Shut up.
Someone's defending his own fetish. You can tell really quick who's got a schoolgirl fetish.
No, not school. First of never mind.
Yeah.
That's not what it is.
He was right in there. Got a couple other emails here. This one is Karen from Pembroke Pines. She said, can you please ask Virginia what the name of her fat burner she takes is? I've lost 90 pounds, but I still have more to go. My weight loss has slowed, so a fat burner might help.
Crack.
It's from Quick Weight Loss, and it's called Fat Burner. But I hear crack works great, too. I think the Quick Weight Loss supplement, it's called Fat Burner, is amazing. I was trying to give some to Kevin the other day, but he didn't want it. It gives you energy. It reminds me of one of the energy drinks that you would drink.
Okay.
Like, that's the kind of juice it gives you.
All right. Yeah. Maybe one of these days I'm down and out. Might give it a shot.
It makes me not hungry also. So it raises my metabs, gets my juices flowing, and makes me not hungry. That's pretty good.
Do you remember a fat burner back in the day called Hydroxycut?
Yeah.
I remember I used to take that. I took some of that one day before I went on the baseball field.
I think a lot of people took that. It was marketed very well.
Oh my gosh. I did not have a good reaction on that. It felt like shadows were coming in at me. It was a freaky. My heart was speeding.
Yeah.
It
Your
was
heart
a
start
terrible
racing. Yeah,
feeling.
you can have. Yeah, that's why on any of those, and sometimes too, like they call them pre-workouts. You take to the gym, kind of get your blood pumping, and yeah, you can have weird rides on those.
I was seeing shit. I felt like I was seeing shadows fly by me.
Well, before you do any of that stuff, you should go just make sure you're cool at your doctor's office. Get like a little physical EKG. Make sure your heart rate's okay.
Take a pill?
I don't think that stuff's good,
Yeah.
the Hydroxycut. I think that stuff got in trouble. One of those did.
There have been a lot. When I first got into radio, there was this product called Metabolife. And it had what was that? What was it? Ephedrine or something like that? There was something or other that they wound up banning. And they advertised like crazy on radio. Like every DJ in the mid-90s was hawking this stuff. And I remember I was in Kansas City, and I got in there, and I thought everybody was on meth. And they're like, why is everybody so weird and wiggy in Kansas City? And they're going, oh, we all do Metabolife. And they're like, everybody's going 80 miles an hour.
That's so funny because I remember at Wild, there was some kind of, at Wild 95.5, there was a product where like 90 people were doing it. All of the radio DJs were all on the same thing, all talking about at the same time. You don't see that too much anymore, do you?
Nah, not as much because they fired all the DJs.
Oh,
He's not lying.
Not lying.
I mean, there's a lot of robots around here, Virginia.
Yeah. That's why you never see that anymore. I got an email here about Cy Dobbins. Okay.
Oh, boy.
It says, my name is Martha. I wanted to tell you how much of a tool Cy Dobbins is. We went on a blind date last week that was set up by his brother. He took me to Outback, and everything seemed okay until about halfway through the meal. I asked him about the mole he has on his forehead, and he went into a fit of rage. He jumped out of his chair, came over, and kept pointing his finger at my chest, saying, do you think you're better than me? Next thing I know, he flips my chair backwards and threw my food on top of me.
Oh, my.
Then he left me there, and I had to catch an Uber home. Thanks for nothing, Cy, and you're a real jerk. Virginia, if you ever see him in the studio, can you slap for me? Thanks, Martha.
Absolutely.
Martha, he never said anything to me. He did mention he had a bad date, but nothing about the violence that ensued. So I don't know. He runs real hot. Maybe they do it differently.
I'd file a report.
I would too.
Wow.
I'd file a report. Bring that fucker down.
That's some crazy stuff.
And he's going to be in town tomorrow.
Oh, is he doing more traffic?
He is.
Okay.
It's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Somebody who just checked said, just let Virginia know her Facebook still has her Wild 95.5 email address listed.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta update that.
Don't feel bad. They still have my first phone number here from when we first got to RMF.
Yeah. It's a little outdated, huh?
I think I don't know. Did they update it?
Yeah, I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm the same thing. I can't remember the last time I did anything on Facebook. Like went in and, is that updated? Is that, who knows? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm really so over social media.
I am too, and I am really not putting that much up.
I wish the rest of the world was like not into social media. It'd just be so nice to. I wish we just have like a truce, like an armistice.
Yes.
Like everybody just agree. Are we all over social media? Can we just put it down and walk away?
It's like fucking homework.
Go back to just living your life.
All you see is pictures of my dog. It's all I got up there now.
Oh.
I got to get better. I'm in a social media slump, as they call it. Virginia, she's the one. Hey, everybody, look at me. I'm fucking doing everything.
I'm doing a lot. I want to do less.
You give me anxiety watching your social media.
I want to do less. I really do, but I signed up for a lot of shit before the corones.
You have an interesting will.
Yeah, I feel like my mom used to be this way, and so I think I'm kind of turning into my mom a little bit. Like, she was maniacally active. She would always be doing something, whether it was Sweet Adeline's, her singing group, or whether it was at the church, or whether it was taking us to gymnastics, or whether it was doing charity work. My mom stayed busy, super, super busy. She was always running here, there, here, there. And she would cart us with her. And so I kind of developed that here, there, here, there, here, there. And I think it's just my pattern, and I don't know how to change it.
It's what you know.
Yeah, like if I go
Being
and
crazy.
I try to just lay all day, unless I'm hungover. I like to lay when I'm hungover. But if I'm feeling good, I just can't lay.
I've even noticed this way of thinking, even after a night of drinking from cocktails and karaoke. The night is over, but she doesn't want to let it go, Kev. She wants to keep going. Let's do this. Let's do that. I think you just cracked the egg.
Yeah, I think it's from my childhood.
I think it's all from the childhood. All of our little weird thingies. I think a lot of it's from childhood.
You're right.
Well, this is an interesting trend. I don't know that I'll be an adopter of, but Harry Styles, Pharrell, and A$AP Rocky are flossing it, and now apparently it's catching on. An interesting look for men normally associated with women. Jaybird, how would you like to wear a pearl necklace?
I'm good, I think.
Yeah, they say that they're wearing just a standard pearl necklace.
I like the, puka beads? Puka
shell.
Puka shells. No, I like the beads.
Pookie bookies?
Pookie, is that a, all right, you're making fun of me. Those wooden balls I got before we got on that boat. I got a wooden ball necklace, and I loved it.
Benoit? Used?
No, man. It was this.
I would love it if someone would give you a wooden Benoit ball necklace and you didn't know. And you just started
You
wearing
smell something, Kev? Can't shake it.
I thought it was wood, but
wood is absorbent.
Keep smelling something.
Yeah, man. I bought 2 real nice wooden balls necklaces from that boat ride we took.
The Pontiki?
Yeah, you were with me.
Where'd you buy them?
At that beautiful little, right before you got on, there was this necklace kind of stand there. They had all these little.
The street vendors.
Yeah, the street vendors.
Yeah,
I love stuff like that. That's so cozy to me.
I do love that too. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. They say if you want to get the pearl necklace thing going on, fellas, many places you can get them. You can go to the vintage shop. Etsy, the online marketplace, is listing over 61,000 results for the vintage pearl necklace, with some selling for under $100. costume pieces go for even less. If you want to do what Harry Styles is doing, though, he likes his pearl necklace to be expensive. Apparently, some of the more higher end are going for about $3,000.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. But if you got Harry Styles kind of money, then I guess you could do it that way.
I guess so.
There you go. Fellas, pearl necklaces.
I don't know if I'd be down with that. I don't want my dude to wear a pearl necklace.
Would you rather have him wear a pearl necklace or a squirrel necklace? Little faces of squirrels.
Squirrel. Definitely squirrel.
Not the animal. I mean, not the,
How many squirrels gotta die?
not their real face. Just like a cartoon or something. I'm sorry, I haven't slept that much. I'm a little weird today.
I'm a little weird today. All right. Well, the good news is you're making it through, Jaybird. We're getting there, baby.
That's right, baby.
We're getting there. All right, got a couple days left. Anything you want to drop on us, mail at kvjshow.com. Big thanks to Bud's Chicken and Seafood. They got locations all over Palm Beach County. Look for that bird sauce, Bud sauce, some fritters.
Their barbecue sauce. One of those sauces actually made my top 5 condiment list.
Yes.
I redid that, by the way.
You did? Okay.
I sat down. I gave you my top 5.
Yeah, I think that was for the E-Blast. Was that yesterday?
I sent it last week, so I don't know what's going on.
All right, I didn't see it go out, so I asked him, like, hey, did we send that out? So if we didn't send it yesterday, we'll send it today.
I hopefully it didn't go out. It only took an hour to do.
Okay. Yeah, we'll check, see what's going on with that. If you are not on the KVJ E-Blast list and you'd like to be, go to kvjshow.com. All you have to do is put in your email address. It is that simple. You can also find our Facebook page and our Twitter as well. All right, you guys have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.